Hello. Hey guys. It's me. I'm alive. Maybe. I think I'm alive. Hey Smokey. I am alive. Maybe. We're about 50-50 alive setting at the moment. Welcome. Oh, I'm not 100%. So we're gonna see how we go. Yes, we do have a spoopy theme. Because it's October. I can't believe we're in October already. But we are doing a spooky theme for Halloween. So Chris has once again done a great job on our overlay, updating it for Halloween. And we're going to be doing Halloween themed things all Halloween themed things all through the month, leading up to a big event at the end of the month, but I'll wait till everyone's here to talk about that a little bit more. I've updated the alerts a little bit, so the new sub alert and new follow alert is also Halloween themed. I will be drinking my tea throughout this because my throat is still killing me. So we're going to see how we go, okay? I'm not going to promise a long stream. We'll see how much this talking takes it out of my voice, because I haven't talked much since... I've barely talked anything since Saturday when we did the EDH match with our lovely Zoom Kerry. So, why aren't you showing me people? Sorry, my thingy's being funny at the moment. So for those that haven't been aware, I'm sick, and I have been sick since Saturday night. Well, actually, probably Sunday morning. Hang on. I've pretty much spent this entire week. I've spent the entire week in bed, trying to get better. So this happens to me every year. So it's a yearly thing. It just depends on when it happens. Good morning, Kerry. Are you looking after yourself? I am, yes. Chris will ascertain that I've done nothing but rest, sleep, try to recuperate. I've drunk so much tea with honey. I've drank peppermint tea. I've got lemon and ginger tea. Like, this is my first coffee since Sunday. And I even bought that on Sunday and never drank it all. I've been staying away from like hard foods. I've been living on I've had porridge for breakfast and then soup for lunch, and for dinner some risotto. Chris has been really great. He's looked after me really well, so he deserves all the love. He made risotto from scratch for me, with some instructions from me. So, which is, risotto is not the easiest thing to make, and he did a really good job. It tastes really good. It didn't turn out to be rice soup like some people will make risotto, which, and he went and bought me drugs, and lots of drugs. I'm still, I'm sweating at the moment. I have the fan on, the lamp on, but I'm actually already sweating because I'm running a fever while streaming. So pretty much all I've done is played Animal Crossing, because I've been trying to work towards next Tuesday when we'll do the Animal Crossing day. I want to have a good setup for everything so we can have a Halloween day on the island. We've got almost all of our villagers now. I kicked one villager out so far, so I sent Tammy, the annoying monkey, off to live on the farm. and I haven't replaced them yet. But we've got Cherry, Blanche, and Stitches, which are three of the ones I wanted. Dinner porridge, that's right. When Zoo and everyone Zoo turns up, I will talk about our end of our project that we're working on, because I'm sure he'll want to know about that. Well, they didn't like our island, and I said, fine, get out. They may not have liked that I actually deforested. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. I did not see that you resubbed. You resubbed 2 days ago. Thank you so much for your resub from 2 days ago. I just saw it on my activity feed. Stitches is doing fine. They actually gave us our very first. Hey, Dirty. So Stitches gave us our very first Halloween themed decoration to make with pumpkins. I've got a whole pumpkin patch going on. So hopefully it'll be all ready for when I have Animal Crossing next Tuesday. As you can tell, my voice sounds a lot different than it usually does. And this is what happens when I get a throat infection. Which happens often. Well, it happens almost once a year. My mum will ascertain that this happens quite often to me. My gland I get this one gland here gets infected, and Zilla's still sleeping. It's been a week and needed. That's okay. I can wait. Or do you guys want to see it now? And we can show Zoo later. But I've taken the whole week off at the cafe. I haven't worked at all. I've tried to just rest. That's all I've done. I've been playing quite a bit of Genshin Impact. I don't know if anyone else is playing that at the moment, but it's actually pretty fun. You won't be here long. Okay, then since Nerdy's not going to be here long, I will show off the Halloween project that we're starting on Saturday. So let's look at this. Oh, look at this cute fabric that I bought today. Look at this. That's okay. I can show him later. So this fabric I found today at the craft store. It's got little kitties on it, and I loved it when I found it. So I bought it to go in our fabric collection. Hey, Mom. So the project that we're going to be working on Saturday, and it's going to take us more than 1 day, so don't be afraid, is another one of Chris's images or designs, because we know Chris does awesome work, and so he's been working really hard on getting some stuff up. So sure, there we go, it worked. So this will be the project we'll be working on for October. It's going to be a quilt, 45 by 60 inches, and we'll be making it, quilting it ourselves, and everything. It's a Halloween Bulby boy. I'm sure everyone's seen the Halloween Bulbasaurs that go around. But we like to make things a little bit more difficult for ourselves, and we like to design them ourselves. We don't like to take someone else's work and recreate it all the time. So Chris worked hard and recreated this. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it once it's done yet. It might just be a quilt to have around the house, but it's really cute and I love it. Chris worked really hard on it, so that will be the project we start on Saturday. But I just picked out a small project for us to do today. which I didn't have. I just realized I didn't have an image of. So let me just quickly grab an image of it. Oh. He is very talented. I love his work. So where's my snippy tool? Oops, snippy tool. So I'm just getting the image that we're working on. Save. Alright, there we go. So this is what we're working on today. So this is a pattern. It's a free pattern. I'm just going to actually update the there we go. So I just updated the project command. So if anyone wants to find what we're doing today, they can just type !project and they'll get a link to that. So we are making a no-face plushie today out of felt. So the one time we don't have dots here, we're actually doing a felt project. But I have felt, I have threads, fusible web, and all the stuff that it says to use. Now I've never made this before, so it's kind of be going like us together. I even went and bought like a range of threads. These aren't DMC though, these are just cheaper embroidery flosses because I wanted to have a range of colors, but they were like $8 for all of these, so it wasn't that bad. Hang on, print time. Did that work? Why didn't that work? Should work, it's up there. Exclamation project. I'm just going to close chatbot down. No, I'm going to reopen chatbot. Hey, Weird Punk. Sorry, this is my first stream since Saturday, so why isn't the Pixel and Stitches bot there? I can see why it's not working. Is because my bot isn't in there. Why is my Streamlabs bot not there? That's okay, Nerdy. You've worked so much this week, you should really go to bed. There we go. For some reason the bot's not connecting. I think it's been more than 30 days, so the token wore out. Alright, now it should work better. There we go. Now it's working. Sorry about that, guys. Technical issues, yay! So, everyone say goodbye. So now you can see that this is the no-face plushie we're making, designed by Chloe Knight from Sodacini. She does great plushies. She also is good because she does embroidery. A lot of her projects are done with embroidery, but she also includes applique sections as well, so that those who don't have an embroidery machine like myself can still do them. So I thought that was really nice of her. So I've got the pattern up on my tablet here, but I've also got the bits we need to cut out here. Because we need to cut a few things out. So that's what we're going to do first, while we hang out and chat. So some of the other things we're doing this month is going to be the Bulbasaur. Oh, I don't want to hand embroider. No. I'm just going to applique with the fusible web. I could hand embroider, yes, but I don't know if I'm good enough yet. But her patterns have a lot of options, so I just realized I shouldn't use those scissors because I don't know how to get my fabric scissors. But then I think my other scissors are downstairs. Oh well. It's okay. So I'm doing a little bit of changes to it as well. I probably could, but hey Magpie, how are you? I'm just not in the right space. My brain isn't. That's why we're doing an easy project, because my brain is not there. So yes, if you type !project, it'll take you to a link to this project. It's a free project as well. She has tons of free projects. She is a serial plushie designer. So, but yeah, I'm sorry about this week, guys. The rumors of my death have been greatly misunderstood. Also, like over on Pixel and Stitches Gaming, we'll actually be doing mainly horror-themed games, except for tomorrow night, which I'm hoping Zoo is still going to be up for playing with us. But we'll see how he feels. But I hope that he still wants to play Gunfire, because we missed out last week. But we'll wait and see how he feels. So we're changing the colours a little bit, because the traditional No Face has grey above his eyes and below his eyes. So we're going to do grey as well. We've got also, all this is going to be culminating on October 31st, which is a Saturday stream. Yes, I did. Weird Punk. Studio Ghibli released a whole heap of stills and images. It's so cool. The great thing is that we were actually there earlier this year at the Studio Ghibli Museum. If you ever get a chance to go, I mean, I want to go again. It is awesome. If you go to the Studio Ghibli Museum, you see so much original artwork up in the studios. Like, you don't actually go to the studios, but they have this whole like Miyazaki style studio setups that is just overflowing with artwork and drawings and sketches. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it feels like you're inside his brain a little bit when you're walking through. It's a great place to visit. We were there. Yeah, I know. Hey, Benji. I remember you said you were changing your name. And it was really great to be able to see that. It was so good because like 2 days after we arrived, sorry, 2 days after we arrived was when they actually closed down the museum for COVID. That's why I was happy that like I made sure that the first day we were in Japan was the day we went to Studio Ghibli. And like if you do ever get a chance to go, definitely do, because you get like there's always a exclusive video like movie that you can go watch that is only available when you go to the museum. Nerdy Penguin's actually going to be going there eventually. They're saving for it at the moment. She was saying the other day that she's going to have to I am not 100%, but I am soldiering through to do something because I felt bad that I hadn't been online. My voice is going and I'm sweating, but we're here, we're live. we're doing stuff. It is like weird. It is a magical place to visit. What I was really annoyed about is that they have a giant soft cat bus that you can climb all over, but it's for kids only. I was like, I'm a kid too. I want to climb on the cat bus. I know, it's like a giant stuffy of cat bus, and it's for kids only. But there is a there's also like a giant iron giant on the roof, which is really cool. I mean, guys, just go. You're gonna have to. I'm telling you, you have to go. Yeah, just push some kids out of the way. What's great though is that you don't even have to worry about getting stuff from the gift store there, because sometimes it gets really packed in there. You can go to Tokyo Station, and the same stuff you can get at the Studio Ghibli Museum, you can actually get from the Studio Ghibli store that's at Tokyo train station. There's actually a Pokemon Center and everything at Tokyo train station. It's really cool. You can get access to a lot of things. That's my one downside, is that you can't take photos inside either. But, you know, there's still some good photo shots outside. And you still have your own memories. I don't know, and I'm so upset that I can't go. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little while before we can go back again, and I'm like... It's the one thing that I would go back to 9 to 5 work to be able to do. So yeah, if I had to go back to 9 to 5 work to be able to go to Japan, it's probably something I would have to do. I'd still stream, of course, as well, but... Either that, or just become independently wealthy. That's okay, Benji. You should be resting and making sure you feel better. Yeah, well, like, our honeymoon, which was our trip to Japan, that was the first time that Chris had been out of the country. I technically had been out of the country because I was born in another country and then travelled here to Australia. So technically I had left the country before. But, you know, I was the same. Weird. I did not want to come home. Unfortunately, the cats were here. So we had to come back for the cats. As a Brit who grew up on the doorstep for real, that's a wild sentence to make. I mean, you guys can just jump a train to France and... I guess I never had the opportunity to leave the country. I never had a passport. Now I have a passport that I can't use. At the moment, I'm replacing my need to travel with my addiction to video game consoles. True, you can just go to a different state and it's like another country. Plus, you can just pop over the border to Canada. See, the only desire I really have to go to America now is so I can meet some of you guys. Like, I'd love to travel and meet Blue Lotus and meet Nerdy. I think I was talking in Nerdy's chat the other day that we should all just do a big meetup in Japan. Because Nerdy's going to be in Japan. I know Kerry and Zoo want to go to Japan. So I'm like, let's just all do a big meetup in Japan. Oh no, I'm dropping my stuff everywhere. Ah, no, he's done a thing. Okay, hang on. Self-care friendly, alrighty. Let's sort this stuff out. And the decks are here, I've got those ready. Self-care ideas. Okay. So what I was also talking about is that culminating on October the 31st, so on October 31st, we are going to be doing a fun stream with Chris and I, where we'll both be on camera, so you'll see both of us. And it's something that you guys are also going to be able to join in on if you want to. We're doing up some designs that you'll be able to choose from, or choose your own design. But we're going to be doing pumpkin carving. So if you want to join in, you just have to get a pumpkin and some stuff, and you can join us in for Chris and I as we do pumpkin carving live on camera. And we're going to carve our own pumpkins. So it's going to be like a special event on the Saturday evening, afternoon evening. And Chris is designing the pumpkin designs. And yeah, everyone's going to be able to join in if they want to. You don't have to be on camera, but you can share pictures in the Discord of your progress and what you're doing and stuff. And it doesn't have to be a real pumpkin. If you want to sew a pumpkin, you can too. So 54 self-care ideas that Benji redeemed is actually one we did last night. So pop your favourite film on, because it makes you feel better. So Chris and I had a carve a own bell pepper for a time. That's cute. No, I'm going to be changing the Saturday streams to be later. The 11 AM is not working, so I'm going to change it back to 4 PM. Same with Tuesdays, they're going to move to 4 PM as well, I think, to fit in with what I'm doing. So yeah, go put your favourite film on and just veg out. Chris did that last night when we watched Aladdin, the original comic Aladdin. And then while Chris was working on stuff for me, I did that as well. Whereas I was in bed and I watched Cabin in the not Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, The Cabin in the Woods. Hey Samantha, how you going? Because Cabin in the Woods is one of my favourite movies. I don't know if anyone knows that movie, but it's funny. But I like scary. I recognize those patterns. That's because you've probably seen Chloe Knight or So Destiny. I can't pronounce it properly at the moment. If you type !project, you'll get a link to the pattern design. It's a free pattern that she did. She has so many different plushies. Oh, okay, that's alright then. Well, this is my first time doing one, so I've never done one of her patterns before. A Cabin in the Woods style where like the monster was decided by how you interacted. Sorry. That'd be cool. I hope so. They're good for beginners because that's what I am, a beginner. This is a level 2 pattern, so. But I don't have embroidery machines, so I'm doing applique for it. I actually watched 2 movies last night because, you know, I'd slept all day, so I was awake until very early. I ended up watching The Quick and the Dead. I don't know. Oh, that'd be cool. Like, you have to actually run the ritual. I'm working on the Dragon Pencil Patch pattern. Oh, okay. I've seen that one, yes. I've always been afraid to do her patterns because, like, I've never worked with, like, Minky or anything. But I'm using felt for this time. So, we will see how we go. If I entirely bulk it up, then, we'll see. And Baron, can I just say, I'm really thankful for your everything you do. You post in Discord every day reminding people to take their medications, and you know, it's a great reminder for people, and I just want to know that we appreciate you and love having you do that. If everyone doesn't know, Baron Sandy is the lovely person who sends the med reminders every day, so that people can remind themselves to take their medication if they haven't done it already. And it's not just our Discord he does it in, he actually does he does it in many Discords. Some people think he's a bot. The man, the myth, the bot, the legend. But they're not a bot. I don't think I need to cut out. Sam, thank you so much for gifting us up to Baron. Thank you so much for your kindness. Also, the alert changed. It's not Pokemon anymore. It's Spooky Skeletons. The follower one has also changed as well. "22 Discord servers so far." Wow, that is so awesome, Baron. You probably got it down to a fine art of doing it so far. I don't take daily meds, but I do, like, if I was, and I should be, I've got to go back to taking daily meds. I'm bad for not taking them. I have the antidepressants that I should take. But I don't take them because I think I'm feeling okay, and then I don't feel okay, and then I'm like, well, maybe if I took my meds, I'd feel better. And I got told to stop by Oh, Susie! Hello, Susie! Welcome to Spooktober! I know, Mum. I'm getting better. I'm taking things one at a time. But hey, Reed. You know what I realised before? My husband isn't subbed to me anymore. Watching craft is quite nice and soothing. It helped me motivate getting back into CrossFit. Even got new equipment to make it more accessible. No, I don't have a light box. So I was pretty much going to do it by hand. Well, you're more than welcome to do it in ours. So yeah, we're gonna freehand this kind of thing and see how we go. We're getting there. Alright, so we've printed the pattern, cutting the fabric. So we're actually doing it on diffusible web. So I have this heat and bond. So we're actually going to trace it onto here for our project, and then cut it out, iron this onto the fabric, and then cut it out and do it on. So it's not going to be that hard. I don't think I'll need the light box, but so we use this heat and bond, which is a glue kind of thing that will iron on, and I'm just gonna trace these. Oh, there's a gift now. Yeah, Spider-Man. No, this is because it's my first time. If I start doing more plushies, which I may do. Oh no, hold on, Carrie. Please take it easy. We are going to trace these out. So I need to do the 4 baskets. If I do more plushies, which I might do because I like plushies. Like I have the llama that I made. I made a llama. For those that weren't here before, did you see the project we're working on this month that we're going to start on Saturday? I forgot to cut out the smile. If you weren't here earlier, did everyone see the project we're starting on Saturday? No? No problem, take care. I will pop it up quickly again. So this is what we're starting on Saturday. So this is a custom design that Chris made. So Chris has designed me a Bulbasaur pumpkin, like a Halloween themed Bulbasaur. Because Halloween. And you know, we like to create things from scratch. So this isn't just an image that we got off Pinterest or something. Chris designed this himself because he is super talented and pretty. You just grabbed software? Oh, what did you do? What software did you grab? if you don't mind me asking. Because I just use, well, Chris uses Photoshop, and then I just do all the measurements and everything myself. I don't actually use the software. Did you grab EQ8? EQ8 is something I'd like to get. Stitch. Oh, for cross stitches? Sorry. Cross stitch fabric? It's a cross stitch one. Okay, sorry, I thought you might have been talking about quilting. Okay, I haven't heard of PC Stitch. But if it color matches with DMC, that's pretty good. Colors are the worst thing for me, of course, because we all know I'm colorblind. That's really cool though. Have you thought about what designs you want to do? I mean, I think I really lucked out. Scoring a husband that's really good at designing things. Like, he is super talented. I can just come up with an idea in my head and be like, how about we do this? And, you know, he can just make it. Oh, that's really cool. I'd love to, I want to get, eventually someday, work with some pixel artists. But unfortunately I have such a great in-house pixel artist that I haven't needed to. To do that yet. Like, anything I want, Chris can make. He's very talented. You know, I just mentioned that I want to do a month of Halloween things, and he's got all this stuff organized. Over on Pixel and Stitches Games, we're also going to be doing Halloween themed or scary themed games. We're going to be playing one called Darksburg, which we just bought. Yeah, unfortunately, that kind of thing does run a bit rampant. That's why I usually like to know who I'm getting my art from. And either Chris has made it, or I know I've asked permission first. Like my Harry Potter project that we did recently, I was pattern testing the original designs with the lady. That's right. Alright. I would love to do a Among Us stream. If we can get enough people interested in playing at the right time, then, you know, maybe a Wednesday night Among Us stream could totally be a thing, Smokey. Alright, grab your fusel web. You should have at least one mask. Oh, I have to do the whole mask? Ah, I need a whole one of these as well. Well, that won't fit in the little bit that I cut off. Dang it. These days, it's pretty much everyone on Pinterest. You'll see so many copies and stuff of stuff on Pinterest. 1 mask, 2 eyes, 4, and a smile. But we're not doing the mouth one because I find that creepy. There's one that has like a giant mouth. And then we get to cut all these little things out. I mean, you could do that if you just made his head open. It'd be easier if you could just have his open up his butt and just have the drawstring hole in his butt, but then he would be upside down all the time. So I don't know how that might go, but it's a possibility. Yeah, zipper on the back would also work. I hate zippers, so I would not do that. Zippers are my kryptonite, just saying. Have the mouth as a zipper. Yeah, that could work too. That'd be creepy as. But totally doable. We're actually gonna have to, like, there may be one non what is it you can remember? There might be one non-Halloween project we do this month. Once Kerry has decided on her fabric for her satchel bag, I'd like to get that done. Everyone, Magpie, have a great day. Thank you so much for dropping in. Oh, could one of my mods please do a shout out for Susie, who popped in earlier, and also that Weird Punk and Torso. They're all 3 really great streamers who follow and support us. Oh, Zoo's awake. Hey Zoo! Comes in, I put him straight to work, I'm sorry. I have not had a chance to catch any of Torso and the Weird streams at the moment, basically because I've been in and out of consciousness all week. I've woken up in some very weird streams though. You know when you get taken on a raid and you just get swept away? I was watching Surge play Civ 6 and I must have fallen asleep while he was playing, and I woke up to Sly TQ playing Dead by Daylight. Totally. Oh, so that Weird Punk AF and Torso Boy AZ, please. So that was a shock to wake up to that. And then I must have fallen asleep in her chat, in TQ's, because I woke up and it was you cut out your heart. You cut out your heart. Oh, yes. That's what it says to do. Oh no, it doesn't say to cut it out. Oops. I just assumed you would, otherwise you're wasting a whole heap of fabric. T-O-S-O T-O-R-S-O, torso. No, I've done it wrong. I guess we'll try it. I've never done it. As I said, I've never done this before. I just misread it. Sorry, my brain is a bit over the place. I'm still running a fever at the moment, so I'm doing I'm doing my best. And then yeah, I ended up with someone that was playing Stardew Valley, and I'm like, well, that's just a whiplash from Dead by Daylight as well. So please, everyone, please go follow Susie, Weird, and Torso. They are awesome people, and you should follow them and watch them do crafting and games and everything. So, and they are great people. They support us. We love them. I guess in my head I was just trying to minimize waste, but that's okay. We get this done. Hey Zoo, did Kerry tell you about the project we're working on this month? She thought you would like it. That's us. We love the gays. You don't even have to be one of them to be friendly, to be welcoming. We accept everyone. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Zoo, dude. Okay, you wanna see? You wanna see the project we're doing? So, the project we're doing for this month. No. It is Spooky Bulba. Chris designed him for me over the weekend. Over the week. So we're going to be doing a Spooky Bulbasaur quilt as our Spooky October project. Spooktober. So he's going to be really cool to work on. We're starting him on Saturday. We've bought all the fabric I still need to do. And purple as well, yes. We're going to be starting him on Saturday. I've bought all the fabric and stuff, I just need to get to work on it. Alright, now we need to move this over here, because we're going to do some fusing. put that up there for now. We'll sewing kit over here. Because I need my ironing board. You can see how gross this thing is. I really need to make recover all this. You can see the cuts that I cut into it. Yeah. Really, this is just a piece of wood that I covered with batting and fabric. I need to remake it. I want a wool pressing mat, but I haven't got around to buying one yet. So Chris actually got called into work. He's not home at the moment. Apparently someone had a bad day at work and he got called in. So he's had to go. He's taken the car down to the train station, and then he had to drive all the way. He had to get the train all into it. So we're doing white for the face, grey for the markings, and then black for the eyes. So just wait for the iron to heat up. But I bought, I think I may have bought too much white, seeing it's only his face. But if we do more projects, I thought better be safe than sorry. So the only white we need is the face. Hey Snarky! You decided to sleep was a good idea today. You did. That's okay. You should sleep. Get more sleep. That's all I have done for 4 days. I am oversleep. This is so steamy. He is our Iron. His name is Sir Steamy. You know, I probably can just not have to use such a big bit there. It's really dark and stormy outside. It was raining here before. We had like a summer shower. It was cool. He's my robot iron because he lifts himself up when I let go. He has separation issues. And then lifts himself up when you let go. That should be hard enough there. You guys had hail? I think we had hail too. Chris was saying there was hail. We had washing on the line. It will stay there till tomorrow now. Maybe that's why it's so muggy. It's also probably... I have 2 fans going on at the moment. Just let that dry a little bit. So I think if I do this one, it'll probably reduce the fear of doing plushies. Because I have been afraid of them. So let's put that over there to cool. And now we'll get some grey. I've just been afraid of them because like the embroidery bit worried me. And then it was only today that I realized that she does like a non-embroidery way to do her patterns, and I'm like, oh my god girl, why didn't you tell me this sooner? I'd been like avoiding doing her patterns because I didn't want to do embroidery. You mean this one? Yeah, that's his top eye. Oh, Zoo, are you going? Do you still want to play with us tomorrow? Are we still able to play tomorrow, or do you have plans? Oh, I see. Smokey actually redeemed a geeky treat. Can someone, or Zook or Smokey, could you just refund that? I can't actually eat it at the moment, because it hurts my throat to eat. Well, I want to play, and Chris wants to play, and we've been waiting to play the new update until we had you with us, so that's a yes to playing. That's okay, as long as someone will remember to do it, I guess. Oh, cool. I'm sorry, Smokey. Thank you so much, but it hurts to swallow. Like, I can swallow liquids, that's why most of my food has been soft lately. The worst pain is when I sneeze, because it forces my throat to constrict, and that hurts so much. And then we have the black. Black need eyes. That's okay, Snarky. It happens this time of year. I usually I get infections in my glands every year. I haven't gone to the doctors because they just give me they just tell me to rest and have fluids. Antibiotics don't do anything. I've had this problem since I was young. It's usually an infection in my tonsils, but they won't take my tonsils out. So I just deal with it. It's usually only once a year, and I know when it's going to happen, because it's not a drastic thing. It's not like it causes much. Like, it causes pain, but it's not like earth-shattering. Plus, at the moment, elective surgery like that is off limits. I've been getting plenty of resting fluids, so and you can see, like, by ironing it, it removes all my pen marks. Yeah, my voice, like, this is about as good as my voice will be at the moment. It will get better. I have so much resting fluids. I'm literally sweating at the moment because I'm wearing a theatre. So we'll keep going. Sorry, I just laughed at Sue. He's like, oh boy. Oh, you redeemed a hydrate. I have... And that's like my first coffee, as I was saying. That's my first coffee since Sunday. For those that are going to say, coffee doesn't hydrate you. I know. It is pretty good. But I've actually been drinking peppermint tea with honey, lemon and ginger tea, all this stuff. Also playing Genshin Impact. I am not, but we are back. I'm still not at work, but I'm back feeling like I should. I hate not streaming. I feel like, you know, people pay. No problem, Smokey. Have fun playing Among Us. I hope you're the imposter and you kill lots of people. I feel like I felt so bad because like people pay their monthly subscriptions, and if I'm not streaming for a week, you know, it's kind of like paying for Netflix and Netflix being down for a week. This Plushie is amazing. Is it? Have you made it before? Because I haven't. But if you haven't made it before and you want to make it, it is a free pattern that's available if you type !project. Oh, the picture is beautiful. That's what we're making. Kind of. If you're interested in plushies, you should really check out Chloe Knight's website. She has so many free designs. And they range in difficulties. I know I did it! Surprising Zoo with my ability to do streamer things. I also updated the subs and everything. So the subs and follows now have a new alert as well for Halloween. Yay, yeah, progress! That's really good, Carrie. That's okay. I like to share the love. I'm glad that your appointment went well, Carrie. But yeah, definitely Snarky. Check out the rest of her patterns. She also has a ton of like she does free patterns every week, but she has a ton of non-plushy ones as well, like bags and things like that. It's a slippery slope. You have moved. Does that mean you're getting coffee? I've had to go private, confirm no bearing, and that you're being referred to an MRI. Yay! That's good. Hopefully it's not going to be too expensive. I don't know if you've got health insurance there, but MRI will give you at least a good idea of what's going on. I hope everyone's okay with just watching me cut out. It just seems like what this stream is going to be. Aid cutting. I was hoping to be able to do my embroidery projects this month, but then I got this whole idea in my head about doing spooky October, so it's gonna have to be for November. Can you believe it is almost November? I can't wait. November is going to be the best month, just saying. Oh, Mom, you have to say that. I'm sorry I haven't called. I've just been out of it. I've barely done anything. I just noticed Sue doesn't have a spindle. Sue doesn't. He's not a sub anymore. He has no access. He's off making coffee. I haven't even been to the cafe. I went to the cafe. Actually, it's a lie. I went to the cafe on Monday. Maybe he hasn't done his thing yet. That's okay. Aw, yay! He just left you. Aw, yay, Zoo. I was almost about in Arizona still. Arizona. Poor Arizona. I was starting to think that maybe your bub might be called Arizona. But then I think you meant the state. I've been avoiding cuddling Chris or giving Chris a kiss because I don't want to get hip sick. I've pretty much avoided everyone. I'm excited because November is when the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation comes out. You've got Desert Bus for a week. We've got sorry, that's okay. You could be tier 1. Tier 3 is very expensive. Oh, hey Kiko Cafe! I think it's a Kiko. Hi everyone! We're being raided! Oh, coffee! I'll take coffee. Bidet for days.
Hello there.
Ah, Darren Rain. Hey guys! Thank you so much. Look at all these lovely people. Bidet for days. I think it's... hello! How you going? We are making a no-face plushie today as the beginning of our Spooktober. Who brought you coffee? Coffee! Coffee! But thank you, we love coffee. Thank you so much for bringing coffee. We love coffee here. I mean, I work in a cafe when I'm not dying of the plague. Sorry, I do apologize. I'm sick at the moment, so I don't usually sound like this. Welcome, welcome. You were streaming Planet Zoo. That's awesome. I haven't played that game, but I do love games, so. Zoo, thank you so much. Pep Talks. Yes, we are working on a no-face plushie today because it is Halloween and I wanted to do some spooky things for Halloween. So we are doing... Today we're working on this plushie, seeing how far I can get with it before I wear myself out. This is actually my first stream for the week. I've actually been off for the last week. And then if anyone's interested, on Saturday, we'll actually be starting this. It's going to be a quilt project that we're going to be working on, which was a design done by my husband of a spooky Bulbasaur. So we're going to be starting him on Saturday, and he's going to be made into a quilt. Because usually I'm a quilter, so I do quilts and things like that. And we're going to be working on him. So yeah, I do a lot. I do a lot of crafts. This is my crafting channel, so. But I also do gaming over on my other channel as well. So if you're interested in watching me play games, you can type !gaming. I think it's gaming. Zoo. You might be able to correct me on that. If you want to watch us play games, because we're also going to be playing horror games this month as well. But thank you so much, Fox Fruitcake, Dairy's Rain, Bidet Days, and Akeo Cafe for your follows. Gamer, there we go, gamer. Thank you. This is Sir Steamy. Here's our robot Iron. So you touch him here. Just give him a little. And he lifts himself up. Here's our lovely friend. And now we're going to align our pieces. Yeah, his name is Sir Steamy. That's why he has eyes. He is very awesome. So what I'm going to do is actually cut this out, I think. Yeah. Where's my little silver over here? He is awesome, yeah. It's an Oliso touch iron who has little sensors in it. Boop. Okay, thank you so much for the follow over on Pixel Sausages Game, and I need to have a drink, otherwise I'm going to die. You give him a little boop and he loves it. So how was your game? Did you have a good stream? Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. Do you predominantly do gaming, or do you also do crafting as well? Dying is strictly prohibited. I think you think it's against terms of service. It probably is, knowing Twitch. Oh, Siri Codes, thank you so much for suggesting me. What do you? What type of games do you enjoy? Is my question there. Like, do you mainly do simulation games like Planet Zoo, Sims, I'm guessing, things like those kind of games, or do you just whatever is the feels? I try to do I play a lot of cute, wholesome games, because I love adorable things. Majorly over on my channel, my gaming channel, we do play a lot of Ooblets, Drake Hollow at the moment. But we also branch out and we have once a month, well not once a month, once a week we do a Gunfire Reborn stream with one of my mods, Zoo. Oh, perfect. We do Animal Crossing on Tuesdays. So, are you Australian? Yes, I am, just B3. I am from Brisbane in Queensland. So yes, I am an Australian. Did you get that from the accent? I like fun games like that. Though we are going to be playing some. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna start playing Watch Dogs 2 in my own time, so that I'm ready for. It was the hair. I can't. No problem, Nako. Thank you so much. I do game 3 times a week, so we with Watch Dogs Legion coming out on the 29th, I'm going to be playing that on stream, and I'm really looking forward to that. but I'm playing Watch Dogs 2 in my own time to try and get back in the scheme of how it plays and that. But then next month we've also got the PS5 and the Xbox Series X coming out 2 days after each other, and I have both of those as launch day consoles. So it's going to be a really busy month next month. But what also is really good that fits within our theme this month is that starting soon, pretty much next week, we'll be starting Baldur's Gate 3 because it comes out next week. And it is gothic horror themed this time. It's Mind Flayer. Yes, I have just started. I'm on, like, I time travel on my island. Don't judge me. Because this is my second island. Ow. Yes, so Genshin, Just B3. I have been playing Genshin Impact since it released. I've got my adventure rank is adventure rank 12 at the moment. But my characters are only they're all level 20. But I love it. I think it's awesome. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. It's been a good game while I've been sick to just chill out and play Genshin Impact. Because I can just roam around the world. I love Lisa, even though she's one of the starter characters. I think she's great. I haven't been too lucky with my my wish characters. I've gotten 2 lightning, 1 earth, and a fire. I really need a hydro character to round out my teams. But I really want to get Barbara. And I just got to the section where I could have Geo powers on my starting character. And I don't like it as much. Like, I don't like the Geo power. The R2 on the Geo power is not very fun. But no, if anyone's hasn't heard about it, Genshin Impact is actually a free open world like anime JRPG game that has some like micro transactions in it, but you don't actually have to partake in them. Like, you can play the entire game without the micro transactions. I got Noelle as well from the Wishes, yeah, because they've given you a whole heap of stuff. Noelle, I haven't played much with her. I didn't get Biddy yet. But if you want something to sink some time into, it's a fun game. It's October. New free games today. What do you mean? Which system? Do you mean on your Stadia? Because I think you have Stadia. What are your free games this month on Stadia? She's tanky. Oh, I do like tanky. I really like Lisa though, but I like lightning magic. Like, it's one of my favorites. So for people that don't know. So what free games did you get this month too? So what I've done is I've just cut out the face so that I can put it on my template here like this, and I'll take my pen mark out where they go. I don't know if I'm happy with that placement at all. Dead by Daylight, Celeste, and Super Hot. I mean, Super Hot is fun. Man, unfortunately, boot physics don't really sell me. Seeing as like I like the boys, but you know, a nice set of tits is always handy. I'm sure they help with her channeling of the lightning. So I wasn't happy with how that had lined up. So, Dead by Daylight's fun, especially for this one. I can't remember what game I saw that's coming out on Stadia that I was excited for. Not sure. But I'm definitely looking forward to... So now what I'm going to do... Okay, it wants me to do that a bit later. So... Okay, so it wants me to cut out the rest of the things first. Right. Are you ready? But yeah, I'm going to be doing a Baldur's Gate 3 game playthrough on my gaming channel as well. So if you're interested in those kind of games, check it out over there. If you're not, then I'm sorry, but I really like role-playing games. And Larian Studio has a great pedigree. Divinity Original Sin 2 and 1 were both fantastic. Chris and I played through Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, both co-op. I don't know if if co-op is available for Baldur's Gate. If it is, we'll probably do that. Get a price tag for this. Alright. So this is our face bit. But no, like, after stream today, I'm probably going to go chill out downstairs and play more Genshin Impact. It is so hard to find good couch co-op. Chris and I are going to be doing... So, for the new people, Chris is my husband. Like actual, real life. We had a ceremony and everything husband. He does all of my designs, except for this one. But he works on all of our art projects. He's lovely. Of course he is, because I'm married. Are you ready? Just make sure I can see that. Yep, good. Just marking out with my chalk pen. We like a good couch co-op, so Divinity was great. So, Zoo, are you on your computer yet? Oh no, Zoo's probably making coffee. Never mind. I was going to ask you to oracle it for me. But what I am looking forward to with Divinity is that it's actually... That's okay, he doesn't have to rush. I grinded a level 16 in 2 days. No, don't be sorry. I just wanted him to oracle if it was going to be... if Baldur's Gate was co-op. That's all. Just if Baldur's Gate 3 is co-op. That's all. I don't want to be bossy, sorry. He grinded the level 16 in 16 days, in 2 days. Wow. I'm still at 12, but I have been sick, so that's my excuse. I have not been able to play as long as I could because I get tired and I'm like, I need a grandpa nap because I'm old. So I play for like an hour or two. But look, I'm really enjoying it, I should say. I would recommend anyone who wants to play it in split screen. That'd be cool. Alright, sweet. They also have, what I've seen is that it actually has, yeah, of course, man. There we go. They've done Twitch interaction with it. So your Twitch viewers will be able to vote on dialogue options. So I'm actually thinking that we could play it together. Make choices together. Yeah, I mean, honestly, any game that Larian Studios would produce, I would go for. Because they haven't done me wrong. I got so much enjoyment out of the Divinity games. And then it'll be like Baldur's Gate will lead into Watch Dogs, Watch Dogs will lead into Cyberpunk. Because Cyberpunk comes out November 19. And because we have the Cyberpunk. I know, but it's black on the back. So I thought I would just flip them over. It just says to cut 4. Oh, no, this is just felt. It's not minky or anything. Otherwise, yeah, I'd have to do that way. Yeah, I was so lucky to get the Cyberpunk console. It comes pre-installed. So I'm sure there's going to be like a day 1 update. But as soon as midnight hits, and it'll download the update, and then I can play. And I'm pretty sure it'll upgrade to the Series X once that comes out too. So. Because I have a Series X coming on the 10th. I leave myself my phone. Can we cut one? Need one of these. Yeah, no, this doesn't have a wrong or right side. It's just the same, really. It's not fancy felt. It is from the bargain store because that's all I had available to me. I was wary about going out to too many places today, so. Super hot. That's cool. So he's like, so. It is a cool thing, Kerry. It's it has a little thing so you can push this to extend it. I like my chalk pad. And now we cut all this out. Thank you, Zoo, for the 5 months. Um, 5-month tier 1. Thank you so much, Zoo. You didn't lose your streak. It still says 5 months. You can always just post a message in chat if you like. And that's my fault, really, because I'm the one that hasn't been online. You gotta remind me after stream to do that Discord stuff as well, because I haven't done it because I forgot. Yeah, these are my fancy cutty scissors. Leg Horse, thank you so much for the follow. Because I can't do it from my phone, and I haven't been at the computer. Like, this is my first day at the computer since I was sick. That notification needs to stay forever. Do you mean the spooky skeletons? Carrie, thank you very much for the reminder now. Oh, Pumpkin Cat? Pumpkin Cat is cute, yes. How many people here are good at art? Because we've been thinking about maybe doing a fan art competition. Hey, Chris designed this, alright? You take up the, I mean, we are down under, so how do you know the bats don't like stay like that? Down here. Well, it's just an idea at the moment. We were thinking about a fan art competition for Onyx and Eevee. But I need to work out a prize and stuff. Yes, you'll need to turn your monitor upside down. So it was just an idea that we had today. So it's just a very baby idea. Once we get through the current lot of prizes, so sorry, hang on. Kerry needs to think about. Oh, Just B3, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. We're getting there, guys. We're really working our way towards. No problem. Head to bed. Thank you so much for the follow and chatting about Genshin Impact. At least somebody's playing it. So Kerry needs to decide on what fabric they would like, or theme they would like for their satchel bag. Because then we can start planning that as well. Good morning, Lady Neske. Speak to the devil. Speaking about prizes that we've got to organise. So if you've seen in Discord, we have the next two custom cushion designs done. So we've got Lady Niskae's Pinkie Pie, and we have Adeo 5's Rowlet. They are projects that I have to do. I also have Kerry's bag and some dice bags to do. Once those are done, we will then be looking at another competition. I don't know, do you think the cushions are a good prize? Like, do people like those? Get your own custom art? Yes, I have done both of those. So a regular prize that I do is a custom cushion. So someone will choose a character, and we will make a cushion based on that design. Where's one I've got at the moment? The last one we did was Calcifer, which is still here because I've been sick and he hasn't been finished yet. So this is the last one we did. That's the last one we did. So my husband does the design based on your idea, and then I turn it into a cushion. There's the current two in the show it off section, so the Pinkie Pie and Rowlet that we'll be working on. You'll also notice that we've started watermarking our art, because Chris has been concerned about people maybe wanting to tear it because it's so good. So we've started adding the Pixel and Stitches watermarks to all of our stuff. Yeah, well, it's, you know, a lot of Chris's hard work. But yeah, it's going to be a busy next 2 months. I can't wait for Desert Bus. No, do it. Don't stop her. Do it. No one stop her. I mean, look how easy this is, Kerry. I'm not finding this very hard at all. So what I'm going to do... Just imagine, Kerry, you know, because you could print the pattern at its base size, and then if you printed it at like double the size, you'd make it double the size. If you printed it at 4 times the size, you could have an otter as big as Zoo. I think, Kerry, you came to the wrong place if you didn't want people to enable you. And then you could make a rainbow set of otters. Just think, you just change their base fabric and you could have rainbow otters. Alright, now I need my ironing thing back up here. We need So Scrappy. there are 10 zoos. Oh god, do you imagine how good the modding would be? We have like 10 zoos worth of mods. That's all we need to do is clone our mods to get more mods. Alright, so now I'm just working out the placement of this. I mean, that's a good thing, isn't it? There we go. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, sorry. So I've placed the black piece down. I've taken the backing off. I've taken the backing piece off the face mask. So now we'll remove that. And it stays there. Now we need to do the same for all these things. So, I'm going to iron that on. I'm not sure if you cope in a 10-to-1 relationship with Kerry. That'd be fine. Alright, so we've now fused this together. Now we'll take our template back. So if people don't know what I'm using, so this is a friction marker. So this friction marker comes off with heat, which is why I'm able to draw on there. See, just like that, the marks come up again. And I'll just let it cool down so I can redo that. But look already. So yeah, we're up to the fusing bit. Once it's cool enough, I'm going to reline this back up. I'm just going to draw down one side of the line. You're from Magpie, thank you for the lurk. Yeah, they're great. Look, they actually are not recommended for fabric, like the company actually states, because if your project gets cold enough, they will show up again. But the thing is, a lot of the times when I'm using it, it's on the back of the project, or I'm covering up what I'm doing. so it doesn't matter as much. That's the difference. Like, even though I'm not meant to use them for this, it's okay. Because it's going to be hidden under the fabric anyway. A plushie order. Oh my, or a felty order. Why not both? I mean, you had to know that was going to be the answer, Kerry. Like, this is not going to be perfect, I'm just saying. But it's handmade, so of course it's not going to be perfect.
They talk about another kind of world. Another kind of...
I can just see Kerry now on a... Yeah, that's the thing. Use them somewhere it's not going to show. Some people have gone, like, drawing their quilting pattern on the top of their white fabric and then complain to the company because it shows up during winter. I'm like, or it stains the fabric. I'm like, it's not their intended use. You can't get angry at the company for you using it outside of its intended use. So I'm just doing this in sections so I can do it all at the time, at the same time. So I'm not doing it all at once. You can't see what I'm doing, but yeah, do. But they are a good thing to use. Like if you're using, if you're doing any kind of marking that you need to do on lighter fabrics, I still use a chalk pencil for dark fabrics because it's good for it. Like that's what they're used for. But for light fabrics, just white and stuff, perfect. But I'm really looking forward to doing Bulby Boy. It's pretty much a reskin of the original Bulbasaur that I made, like my very first quilt. We're also going to be quilting it as well, ourselves. So we'll do free motion quilting on it. So if you ever wanted to see me free motion quilt, yay, Chris is almost done at work. It's so warm here. But I bet you it's not that warm and it's just me, so. But we're also working our way up to the followers. So our goal at the moment is to reach 500 followers. If we reach 500 followers, we're actually going to do a cooking stream. So we're going to make cupcakes and I do decorations and make some stuff for dinner and have a really good cooking stream. We're almost there. Like the follower goal at the bottom is not reflecting our actual follower count, which I don't know why it's not doing that, because we should be higher than that. We did lose a couple of followers this week. I think I lost about 10 people who maybe didn't like that I was offline for so long. I'm sorry. No, this is Streamlabs. For some reason, Streamlabs isn't showing the correct. Because if you look over on see, we have 450 followers at the moment. Whereas the follower goal my follower goal is showing me 433. Kerry says I'm 444. But the actual Twitch says I'm at 450. And that's with losing 10 this week. I don't know where they went. Maybe they stopped out for a bite to eat. So, look at this cute boy. I might have to do that as well then. Now we have all our bits. I haven't got the heart out yet. That's what I haven't done. Why didn't Dots tell me felt was so messy? Of course this is all Dots' fault. So, the heart is going to be done in pink, but I don't think I bought pink, so... They can get there are lots of bots out there, but 15,000 in one day seems a bit. Unless they're on like For You page or something. I mean, I don't want to doubt someone, but 15,000 followers in one day. I don't know why that would be. We have 2 reds and not think about it. I might just do red. They're a partner. I don't know if we'll ever get partner. It's a dream, but I'm happy just doing what we're doing. I like our small little community. So I'm going to do a red heart, I think, instead of the pink. Do you think that's cool? You reckon red? Red heart? After living in this house for 4.5 years, we still receive email previously today after buying labels. It was really weird the other week. We got a package into our letter into our PO box, and I just went and opened it because, like, it's my PO box. It should just be my mail. Turns out it wasn't, because when I opened it and discovered someone's brand new credit card, which was not my credit card, because who the hell would give me a credit card? Turns out that it must have been the person that owned the PO box before us and just hadn't updated their bank details. But I just didn't think. I just opened it. So my credit card is a pride flag. That's cute. I don't have a credit card. I mean, actually, I have Chris's credit card, I should say. I spend it more than he does. But I was worried about handing the mail back to the PO box, like to the mail company, because, you know, it's an open credit card that came to my PO box. If they decided to do the wrong thing, I could be held accountable. So I drove to the bank so that I handed it back to the Commonwealth Bank that it came from. I was like, so guys, this credit card came to my PO box. This dude is not me. Please have this credit card back. But it's so weird because, like, it's said on it, like, this credit card is active. Please feel free to start using right away. I'm like, I could have just gone and started, like, tapping away for things. Because you don't need a pin for tap and go. But no, I was a good boy. Alright, so we got the heart cut out as well. Alright, so... No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, it asks you to, if you would like to, it says, you may also stitch the applique pieces on with a blanket stitch. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So let's move this over. You can see that I've got all trusty, my original sewing machine out for this. Because I thought we're just doing some little stuff. I didn't want to drag Big Boy out. Commonwealth Bank, apparently. I don't bank with them anymore. Mum does, but I don't. I mean, who also doesn't update their bank, their account details with the correct postal address? Because it's not like it was only like recently that this happened. Aww. Brain of salt. When I was a child, my mother told me I could be anyone I want to be. Turns out no, identity theft is a crime. Oh, Rain, thank you so much for your subscription. 5 months at tier 1. Thank you so much. Can I get a shout out for Rain of Salt? They've been streaming lately when they remember to push go live. Please go give them a follow so we can get them into affiliate as well, so we can just up to them. If they remember to push go live. Because I just think that's funny. So, people that don't know, Rain recently has been opening Zendikar packs on their stream. And they forgot to push go live the other day and opened all their packs just with themselves. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. But it is funny. I've done it too, don't worry, but I've only done it and it's been like 10 minutes. No Pro Torso, thank you so much. Actually, I have 2 packs. I bought them today. But Chris and I will pack wars those tonight. Also, Evie. Hello. Hey, Evie. How are you? Can you come see what Daddy's doing? Oh no. You're a little disappointed with your set booster box. I mean, you got the one card, or sorry, you got two cards that I want. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. So people that don't know, this is Evie, and she is our little baby girl. Ow, that's my finger. Yeah, you got Scoot Swarm and Ancient Green Warden. Evie is adorable, yes. Hey, Magna 5. I don't think, no, we didn't have Evie last time you were over. Night Punk. That's fun. Okay, well, can you save them for Chris and I? Because we definitely like them. Just add them to a pile for us. If you got a... what about that Landfall Lotus Cobra you got? Are you keeping that one? Well, she's got her treats and now she's popped up with Munchlax. She's sitting up there now looking at me. Just the regular one would be great for me. So yeah, I just want the regular. I don't like foils that much. So yeah, throw that in for me. So those 3 cards, so set them aside for Chris and I. Chris will agree with me. Scoot Cobra, Ancient Green Warden. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're taking our little arms and we're doing a 1/4 inch of stitching. Ooh. I may want some more once I do a list up, because I'm going to build Tazri. Did you get a Tazri at all? So I'm taking it slow because I'm going around the edges, the corners. So I was just doing the little thumb bit. Oh yeah, there's a... Yeah, I know the card you mean, yeah. No, the only other card I'd be interested in is a Tazri at the moment. And then any of the... I may... Because I want to build a party deck as a new commander deck. So... Not Uro. Uro got banned. Undead Tazri. That's okay. I will keep hunting for her. Oh, no. Uro's fine in Commander. Yeah. I can't talk because I run for Omnath in my standard deck. But I actually don't actually play, like, it's in there, but I don't hardly ever get it out. Like Omnath is just in there as like it was in the list that I was putting together. But I actually find I don't need it as much. Like Scoot Swarm is so much better. Scoot Swarm with Migration Path, Roiling Recall, and like Ancient Green Warden and Fable Passage. Like, who needs a god when you have? I actually found out how to break Magic Arena. You summon 1200 Scoot Swarms. The system can't handle that many. Okay, well, if we pull any of those, I will let you know. But we're only buying a couple of packs at a time. We do pack wars with them, so we'll probably do pack wars tonight. So one thing I hate about this machine. Have they? They're not getting a lot of love at the moment, Wizards, so after their whole let's make a Walking Dead set, years after Walking Dead was even relevant. Yeah, they made. I think you're asking about the Walking Dead thing. Yes, so they've made a Walking Dead Secret Lair set, and people are very unhappy about it. I can see why too, because they're cards that are legal in all formats and exclusive, which is why people are cranky about it, because it's pretty much paying, you know, a pay gate. Yeah, they're not. It's not like reprints of other cards. They're mechanically the same. Trim to see what else around the thumb. No, not a joke. Actually, real set of cards. So I'm just clipping around the edges now. The Witcher one might be fun. I mean, I can understand. I'd like a Witcher one. I like the Witcher though. One of the problematic things for me is that they made a Nigan card. And he's not a very nice person. And I get, you know, like there's not very nice people in Magic, but after you've just had one of your artists get in trouble for, you know, serial rape, it's not good to be making a card of a character who did the same thing. We haven't got any of the secret layers, really. I was hoping the Zendikar one would be better, but... Alright, now we gotta turn these little things inside out. I don't know if I have any Therese Nielsen. I try to stick to... Yeah, of course you do. So I'm just trying to turn these inside out. I hate turning things inside out. I hate turning tiny tubes inside out. I need a Zoo. Or Chris at least. I do need Chris to be home. Somebody come tinying these tiny tubes. Need my tubes turned in. Ooh, Commander Legends already? When does that set come out? Ooh, that'd be fun. November 3. Ugh. So close. November's gonna be a busy month. But yeah, we could do... Yeah, we're still waiting for Jumpstart as well. I'm just waiting for it to come back in stock, and then we'll get some. Chris and I have also thought about just making... our own Jumpstarty things. Yeah, we are now... It's October 1st today. It's the first day of October. Which is why we started spooky season. All spook all the time. Oops. Be careful here. I'm looking forward to next week. Because next week is when Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be available. Oh, 150 each card, wow. I did it! I think, almost. Kind of about It's the most wonderful time. I know, I like how October for Halloween. Yeah. Well, if Legacy players will pay for it. I'm looking forward to November because it's Desert Bus. Oh, Zoo, I was going to talk to you. Are you still here? Is Zoo still here? Did you watch, he's just running this. Okay, I'll wait till he's back. Did you watch Rust Proof B Shed, Brain? So that's pretty much, he blinded you with a light. So, be nice to wifey. Alright, these hands are not perfect, but they're hands. So that's pretty much how it's going to run. I think it went really well. Rustproof B-Shed was really fun. Alright, now you can stop him. Because it says now to give me a little bit of stuff. And they said use tweezers. So with Desert Bus coming up, do you and Kerry get the shirts? Okay, because Chris and I get the shirts every year, and since it's probably not going to be until the end of November when I can get your package out to you, I was going to say, did you want me to order your shirts, get them sent to me, and then I can just include them with your package and everything, if you ended up thinking about getting them. And yeah, not a problem, Rain, we can do that. We'll just throw an extra one up here. So, just to save on postage, really. That way, if I get all of them sent to me, you guys don't have to pay postage. And then I will just include it in my package to you guys. As long as you don't mind waiting, that's all. So I'm just stuffing the little arms. Well, I usually get... We always get the shirts. And then depending on what the pin looks like. Wow. Yeah, just depending on what the pin looks like. I have some of the previous pins. Yeah, sure. These are just, they're Velcroed to the wall, so I can just take them down if I want to. So you can see my bug splat. And then the other desert bus one as well. They're my 2 desert bus pins. And my D20 pin. And I got that one recently, memory shoe. Someone with me to watch Plushie me. Is it your tiny human? Hello, tiny human. Kitty butt. Yes. I don't know. Kids wake up at weird times. Or it could be husbands. It could be Emu. Excuse me. Why are you licking my screen? You just moved my pattern. Wait, you, little one. Actilium is considered the tiny human of the area. Aww. Apparently, it could be the texture, because I have a Hey, Thallium. Wait, because I have a paper-like thing on it. No. She's just being weird right now. Hi, Thallium. Welcome. I'm stuffing tiny hands at the moment. I just want love. I just want love. Love. In my failed streams where it keeps dumping out X with claim. Oh no. Evie did that to Chris when we were streaming our Magic game. Oh, good. Thank you, Zoo. Good morning, Archangel Titan. Alright, we've stuffed our hands. Will do. Emu wants to play as well, so we might have to do a 4. So Smokey's partner Emu wants to play some Commander as well. So the max we can play is 4, so we'll have to do like a rotating system. So, because it was really fun, and I'd like to play with more people. Alright, so grab your front piece. This is our front piece. And we got to mark our arm placement lines. So just marking our placement lines for the arms, so we know where the arms go. Play Magic. Magic. The Gathering. So, and arm goes there, arm goes there. Wait, what? Who was it then? Am I getting people confused? I'm really sorry if I am. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Smokey. Sorry. My apologies. No. It was Blue Lotus's partner. I'm just terrible because your images look the same on Discord. I just thought it was you. Sorry. No, not Emu. Blue Lotus's husband wants to play Magic with us. Sorry. My head is all over the place. Please apologize. I'm sorry. Alright, so what we do is we do a basting stitch now to get our arms into place. That did not work. Oof, I don't know. Do we want to wish that upon people? It's a very expensive hobby. Plus, I don't know if Rain saw the game that Chris played where he infected us. So in our game, in the first game we played on Saturday, Rain, Chris cast a Blightsteel Colossus and then attached a Blade of Selves to it. Well, I had tokens, but they didn't really, because I'd already attacked, so we died. At least he got us all at once, I guess. Oh no, Smokey, he was being rude about Chris's play. But if you're interested in banter, join us for tomorrow, because it's return of our threesome with Zoo. Playing Gunfire Reborn tomorrow night after our 2-week hiatus or 1-week hiatus. So we're playing Gunfire Reborn. It's a cat roguelike. You can play as a kitty. Alright, so we've attached his little arms. Oh yeah, sorry, Zoo plays as a doggo now. You should check it out, Raid. It's actually really fun. I don't know if it's on sale at the moment, but it's fun. And if you wanted to play, you can always join us. They have plans for more characters coming out as well. Alright, so now we locate the back wedge. Sow the dart. I know about darts, so I give that thing. $180 what? What did I miss? 180 what? Ah, darts thing. Okay. It's not on sale. Okay. Well, add it to your wish list, and if it goes on sale, let us know. Android butt simulator? What? I'm sorry, what is Android? Why don't you just get Game Pass for PC? I'm sure it's on there. It's like $5 a month. Nier Automata was definitely on there. Okay, no, they've only got the console version. I don't know if you've got an Xbox One. But yeah, it's available on Game Pass for Xbox One. Soon we'll have 2 Xboxes. Alright, so done that. So the dart. No problem. Thank you so much for hanging out and doing your mod duties. Loves you. Open the back piece. Hey, it's still your mod duties. I'm just cutting out a piece to line the hole up. And then we get a little bit of that chalk. Pop that there so we can line up this and this. Now I need my clippings. Doodles. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to place some clips because I don't like pins. And plus if you're using this on like stuff, it'd be hard to get pins in there, so clips are good. So we're up to the bit where we attach the back piece. I'm looking forward to, there's actually some Among Trees updates coming, and we can play that a little bit more too soon. I've been waiting for them to do some more updates to that game because I actually really enjoyed it. Clip there because we need a hole for opening for turning. So I'm gonna just place another clip there. That'll be our turning hole, and another clip there. And now what we do is we sew around the edge. Now the trick to sewing curves is to just keep following your semicircle as you move the fabric and have something to line it up on. So just make sure you keep your outside curve on the line that you're following. That's what I find with doing curves is easiest. Now when you get to the start of your hole, go back and forth a little bit. Break up the pins. Because that's your turning point. You're going to be turning it inside out from there. You need it to have a little bit more strength. Then just lift up, move down to your next point. Make sure you line these back up. And do that again. And just clip here. I don't think I'm doing too bad for my first plushie making. Alright. It has to leave the bottom open, which I've done. Bottom is open. Open, bottom. Bottom is open. There's now a puppet. Now the part I hate the most, but we will do it. I hate sewing circles in. I've done it so many times on duffel bags. It is annoying, especially on tiny circles like this. They all through. It's going to open these seams up a little bit. So what you're trying to do is fit this round hole in here. It's not going to go perfect. But luckily, because it's all one colour, it doesn't matter if it's front or back. But I'm going to try and line it up to the seam here. Take this off to make it easier for myself. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but I'm doing a couple of stitches, then lining up the two edges as I go, doing some more stitches. But I'm trying to stretch a little bit as I go, but not too much. This pattern also calls for poly pellets to give it like a stable bottom base. I've decided not to do that just because I couldn't find poly pellets today. But also because I kind of want it to be like a squishy. I want to be able to make squishing. Because this is for me. So this is like my little stuffy now. You're going to be my little stuffy. But if this goes well and you enjoy watching me make plushies, we could do more plushies. Maybe I'll start designing my own plushies. Who wants a Bulbasaur plushie? I know Zoo's just gone, me, me, me. He has Bulba too. We have ours is the bear, the Build-A-Bear one. I think Zoo has the same one. But the thing is, once you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. I mean, I decided to make this today. Yeah, we have the Build-A-Bear Squirtle and we have the Build-A-Bear Bulbasaur. Now we turn this little guy inside out. That's the great thing about this, like, it doesn't matter if I screwed it up. It's not much in materials. Oh, you have all of them? Wow, no, we only got the 2 that we wanted. I really wanted the Snorlax, but it never came to Australia. If anyone in America wants to get me the Snorlax and send it to my PO box. Ta-da! I'm glad I have that application. So. Chopstick is your best friend at the moment. Right now, we grab our polyfill. Now we just start ramming this inside of him. Oh, really? I've never seen him here in Australia. I knew he was available because he had a kitted pajama set and everything. But I've never seen him in the store. So I like to do, like, I like my squishies to be a little squishy. Sorry. I like my squishies to be, like, hard squishy, so I stuff more than usual. I never put sound boxes in them. Like when I got my Build-A-Bears, I got them to do like firm. I like a firm squishy. Zoo, why are you sending me things that I can't have? I will check it out though, because I want to hear what the sound box is like. Arrangement. There goes all my money. I'll have a look, maybe. He's turning out so cute. I bought this bag of polyfill ages ago because I used it to when I made my llama, but I also used it to fill a pillow, and I've just had it forever. So now I have reasons to make things and use up the polyfill. I'll defluff him afterwards, but it's gonna be worse having to do the blanket stitch on the side here, but I'm not good at that. That's something that'll come with practice, probably. I think he's stuffed enough now. I'm just gonna clip him closed, so it's nice. So let me have a ladder stitch him close. And I think I'll do that with the embroidery floss. As I said, I did buy new floss to do this with. I think I have to use a sharper needle. Than I usually would. I don't think I'll use or 6 strands. I think I only need 3. Because yeah, the 6 strands just seems a bit overkill. Still isn't separating as good as other stuff. Stuff does not like to be separated, it seems. Like, no, please, do not tear us apart. Like, get away from your friends. Okay, maybe we'll just do it with 3. No, I can't. I need to sort this out. Screw it. No embroidery. I'll try again. Really tightly woven. I mean, it is really, it's only really cheap thread. But I'm just not going to pull it too tightly. No, it's only like embroidery floss from the dollar store. I mean, it's not called the dollar store, but Getting there. Like, this won't be going in our starter project box. This thread. Oh, did I tell you Mum gave me a cross stitch for us to do of that the cottage. So we'll do that at one point. We might do some adjustments on it to make it a little bit more nerdy. Maybe add some fairies and stuff in it. There we go. Finally got them separated. I think we're having risotto again tonight. Chris should be on his way home. I just realised that we've already been going for 3 hours. I didn't think I would make this. At least you're not drinking on an empty stomach, I guess. It's alright, I'll pay for it later. But I'm in the zone of getting this finished. Like, he's almost finished. A little from column A, a little from column B. There's so many people watching us though. It's like, I don't want to let people down. I'm building up my stamina for tomorrow. So for tomorrow's Zoo, what I'm thinking is that maybe me and you will play for a little bit to begin with, and then when Chris gets home, he can join us. That way we can play for longer. If you're up for it. I don't know what plans you've got tomorrow. Alright. 2 threads in, not put one out. It's not creepy doll. Trust me, I did try to find a creepy doll pattern though. I couldn't find one. I even went back to Tally's original post. When she first made them. Like when she made the first... it's No Face. Have you seen Spirit of the Way? So No Face is a spirit from Spirit of the Way. But Creepy Doll was my first thought, but I couldn't find the pattern. She never actually released the pattern, and I did not have time to make my own plushie pattern today. So this is what they call a ladder stitch. Also, go watch Spirit of the Way. No, was there a hydrate? Sorry, no one told me. Thank you, Little Gem, for my hydrate. Thank you, Zoo. Did you hear my earlier questions? That I asked you? My focus on getting this right? Yes. That's okay. I was just asking about tomorrow because I was gonna suggest maybe we go. We could play a little earlier, and it means we could get a few more games in. Just me and you could play, and then Chris can join us when he gets home. Oh no. Yeah, of course. Everything is, yeah, if Kerry needs you, then that's first. I am sure we can find a different game to play. Chris and I have Darksburg if we need to. As I say, no rush. You can let me know tomorrow. I mean, the only reason I was responding to Zoo a little bit this morning, because it was it 2:15 in the morning when I was messaging Zoo? Was because I'd slept all afternoon and I just couldn't get to sleep. I'm not usually awake at that time. So I'm just doing a running stitch back up the line I just did. I just think I'll tie it in a little bit, make it look a little bit better. But because this is me, for me, sorry, I'm just... It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to finish back up in the armhole. But no, sure. Do not do it again. It's twice now that I've unthreaded the needle as I was stitching it. But the good thing is I got to watch a lot of stream while I've been off sick. Now I'm just going to have to snip this instead. We're almost done. with a friend. We'll add him to our shelf of things I've made. Stupid cheap thread. Maybe I should have just got... I couldn't find... Like, none of the shops I went to had DMC. I don't think I have stabbed myself at all. I'm sorry. I haven't even turned on the stab counter, so... Hey, Boots! I've been sick for the last week. Actually, I should say, I'm still sick. But I'm here. We are making a plushie. This is my very first plushie. Apart from my llama. But the llama was different, I guess. Just the flu. No, not corona or anything. No. Just the flu. Snippy. 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 Alright, now I gotta make the heart. This wants us to anchor the arms like down here. I mean, yes, no faces, all felt. Well, he did say, you know. We're gonna need he needs a trim, but yes. I don't know if that's okay. Is it okay that he's all felt? Should I have done so? Is it okay that I did felt? I just couldn't. I haven't sewed with Minky before, so. Sew without it. Alright, now I need to switch thread colors. But yeah, I only decided to do this today. So it's pretty much what I had available to me at the time. Oops. Felts is working, and I've never done I haven't sewn with fur or minky much at all, though we are doing stockings for Christmas. That is going to be a redemption, a point redemption if you want, if people are interested in it. So Pretty much yes. But yeah, there will be... How many points? I don't know yet. I don't know if I'll do it as a point redemption or maybe people have to buy them. Because it depends on how much the fur is to whether or not, and the postage might be, to whether or not it's going to be okay to be a thing. The mods are already getting one, so you don't have to worry about it too. Well, it's going to be my Christmas gift to the mods, so I will also, even though it's October, I'll be putting up the post about our Secret Santa soon, so that people can start showing interest in that if they want. Because I think I've mentioned it before that I want to do a Secret Santa. Going out points. It's got to be more than a dice bag, but I don't know much more than that yet, okay? Because there's more work involved in it. And depends on how much the fur is. You have 12,000 here. It's because you're always here, which is awesome. I love you. Oh. The dice bag is 18,000 points. And I do have new cat fabric. That I got today. I mean, I have there's tons of cat fabric over there. Yeah, I got that for today. It was like $10 a meter, so I grabbed a meter of it. I was already getting the fabric for the Bulbasaur that we're doing. So starting Saturday, we're working on our spooky Bulbasaur, which is this guy. So on Saturday, we're going to start working on this dude, the spooky Bulbasaur that Chris designed. You know us, we like to do our own designs. We don't like to just take something from Pinterest. So we've got the idea. Like it's not like a Bulbasaur with a pumpkin as an original idea, but we designed our own version of that. which is what I think is the better thing to do. Like, unfortunately, I mean, look, if I knew who to credit for the original Bulbasaur with a lantern, I would. Because I would thank them for the inspiration, because it's a great idea. Oh no! I missed a scene. But sometimes for something generic like that, it's hard to find the original design. So that will be from Saturday. It's going to be a mini quilt. So it's going to, well, not a mini quilt, sorry. It's a kind of lap size. He's 45 by 60. So just good for over the legs, really. Okay. Just making the little heart for our guy to hold. I think I screwed the heart up actually now. Doesn't look very heart shaped. But it'll be okay. It's for me, so. A bit of stuffing. So yeah, we're working on that from Saturday. As I said, October 31st, we're doing a pumpkin carving event. So Chris and I will be here, and we'll both be carving pumpkins. And we'll actually have our own designs that we'll release prior to that. So if you want to join in, you can grab a pumpkin and join on in. Might even turn it into a competition, maybe. Yeah, don't do that. We'd like our Rain not injured. As salty as she is. I mean, I'm 38 and I need adult supervision most times, especially when shopping for fabric. I think maybe a little bit more stuffy. Maybe a little bit more. Pretty much so. You are the designated adult. You, Carrie, Magpie, you're all the adults. Well, at least you got the cat food, I guess. Mom, where have you been collecting bloody emotes? Look at my mom out on the internet collecting emotes that aren't mine. What have I done? I've released my mum out on the internet. Okay. I think I'm just going to sew this with the red. Oh, Mum doesn't need much help with that. I do like our pride one. We're going to keep that one. I need to work on some new emotes though. We need emotes for the gaming channel too. But we're also thinking about allocating mascots to each of the channels. I don't know what people think of that idea. So, we're going to be the cats. And I'm thinking that, Evie could be the mascot for this channel, and Onyx would be the mascot for the gaming channel. I mean, I had considered renaming the cats to Pixel and Stitches. Just to keep the branding going. Because I wanted to think about getting some commissions done of the cats done, but I wanted like Onyx playing with a game controller, and I wanted to get Evie playing with like a spool of thread. I mean, Rain, you have access to me and Chris. Pretty much you have everything you need. We can even come over sometime and just help you with it. It's not that far for us to drive to your house. Artwork, overlays, anything like that, just talk to Chris and I. He's not that expensive. Work hard, we'll get you up to affiliate, and then we can get that all set up for you. Buyers and stuff is easy. That's just writing a little bit about yourself, what your channel's about, things like that. You know, what do you intend for your channel? Things like that, you know. If you want to do a rough draft and see what it's about, we can get it after. Hey! Can't get the cousin discount? What's the cousin discount? Ah, okay. That's red, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say, because Rain's not my cousin, just a really good friend. I'm good at making words. I'm just not good at making English words. But no, definitely. Just maybe jot down a few ideas about what you want for the channel. Like what theme you're going for. You know, do you want the cats in there? Are the cats going to play part of your emotes and stuff like that? I don't know if you really want a squirt emote, but... You guys know I did not show Zoom my medal yet. My medal is downstairs. This is the first time I've streamed in a while. So my mum gave me the medal from my year 9 maths, where I came third in the state in Queensland. It's Queensland Sunshine Coast Regional Maths Competition. Back when I was smart. Oops, almost lost my needle. So, now we attach the misshapen heart. Oh no, it's too hot here for... It's be too hot for goldfish. I'd be worried about leaving them in the office. So, my heart is not great, but we made the heart. It's a little off-shapen. Oh yeah, it's stinking hot. Even I can't be in here. So what I want to do is kind of like attach that. Yeah, I do remember my first goldfish that died. So I'm going to rethread this with some black. It doesn't need to be strongly stitched, so... I mean, Evie would chase geckos if she wanted. For those of you that may not have been here during... What stream was it? EDH stream? Where Evie tried to eat the dildo. I think that's... Hey, look, it's my husband. Have you finished work yet? It's almost 8 o'clock. Are you on the train at all? Like, you're gonna get home pretty late. You're only meant to be there a couple of hours. Or have you secretly been off at the movies watching Ghibli films without me? Yeah, that. There was fluff in my tea. Ah. So what I'm going to do is attach him. Okay, that thread, that needle's that's not strong enough. Needs a bigger knot. He's got the car at the station, so he's not walking home, and I don't have to go pick him up. But once we've attached his heart, then I will finish. Because we've almost been going 4 hours. I didn't take a break this time. Damn it. It's not even a usual work day for Chris. They asked him to go in to help out. Because he's so sweet. So just tie that up. He is a weirdo cat. Has anyone seen the trailer for the craft? So apparently there's a, like I just found out there's a craft remake sequel. Well, I don't know if it's a remake or sequel because it doesn't really. It has some stuff from the first movie, so I'm thinking it's a sequel. The Craft Legacy, which comes out on the 28th. I'm really excited because I like the Craft movie. And it actually looks quite okay. Yeah, it is a thing. So what I want to do is I just want to add a small stitch. Because I'd like the heart to sit in a better place. Well, Neve Campbell's not in this one. But it looks good. I mean, Neve Campbell's pretty old, and she's in the new, because they're remaking her. Well, they're doing another Scream at the moment, so. So I'm sure she's pretty busy with that. Let's snip that. And snip that. Alrighty. And little no face is done. I don't know, for our first plushie. What do you think? Would you let this little boy into your bathhouse? I think it turned out very well. I'm really happy with how the applique works on him. Like, the face looks really cute. And it's not lifting up, which I'm happy with. So, look, that actually worked really well. Alrighty. I need a drink because I'm all out of drinks, so I'm going to end the stream. So who's live to raid? Ah, Miss L Knits is live, so we'll probably raid Miss L. So look, thank you everyone for being here and hanging out with me while I'm sick. I'm going to be back tomorrow night with the lovely Zoo, most likely playing Gunfire Reborn over on Pixel and Stitches Games. But thank you so much for joining with me. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to get some more rest tonight and tomorrow, and I will be fine. Thanks everyone. Now remember to send your love over to Miss L Knits. She's a fellow she's a UK streamer who does crafting. So she's right up our alley. Bye guys.
Evening. Good evening for you, I think. Hello, anyway. How was your stream? I was lurking